I've kind of enjoyed watching Shinra get beat up for 2 episodes. What's up, y'all? It's your man, that dude, bringing you guys another video. So in this episode of Fire Force, we finally find out who the fifth pillar is. Actually, I can't even say finally. We just found out there was a fifth pillar last episode, so it wasn't like some kind of long build-up or anything. But turns out the fifth pillar is this girl named Inka who has the ability to sense when fire is about to start, and she's kind of a bitch. Turns out Inka, who's going to play a huge role in the show because she is the fifth pillar, is the kind of person who'll show up at your house when it's on fire and offer to help you out in exchange for money. Like, I'll save you, but you got to give me some of your stuff first, which is kind of a dick move. Not even kind of a dick move, that just is straight up a dick move. We also see that she probably has another ability where she can also ignite flames, but we haven't got any like explanation on that yet, so I don't want to like talk too much on it because I'm not sure exactly how it works. But we do know concretely that she can sense when fire is about to start and kind of read the flow of the fire and to tell where flames are going to spread to and like when they're going to spread and that kind of stuff. So she's really valuable in the aspect that she can predict when the fire is going to start. That's great. That would be such a valuable like power for the fire force. And if you're just fighting flames, hey, to be able to tell when flames are going to spread, where they're going to spread, an invaluable asset. Hey guys, as I'm sure you can tell, the audio is out of sync for this video. By the time I noticed it, I just didn't have time to go back and fix it. Hopefully it's not too bad where you guys can still enjoy the video. Thanks. The Fire Force was apparently aware of Inka, so they've known about her for a while. Rumors have been spreading about the girl who can predict fires or shows up when fires are about to start, and there was suspicion that she was starting the fires, but the people whose houses were on fire tested, told them no, she was never there when the fires started. She came afterwards, so they already suspected that maybe she had the power to predict when fire is about to start, and which begs the question, why are they just now trying to find this girl? You would think they'd be trying to find her for a while now if you suspect there's somebody there who can predict when fires are going to start. And why are they only sending the 8th company? That just doesn't make any sense. If you suspect that she is the 5th pillar and you suspect that she has the ability to predict fires, you should be sending everybody who's available to go find this girl. If she is super valuable, why are you only sending the 8th company? Why not send at least 2 or 3 at the bare minimum to secure this girl? And they also know that the evangelists are coming after her. So if you know the evangelists are coming, you know she's super valuable, why the hell are you sending the 8th company? That doesn't make sense to me. So the evangelists and the fire force are after this girl Inka, and Charon, the big buffy dude for the evangelist, shows up and just starts wrecking shop. He massacres one of Inka's friends, like just puts his hand on the dude's chest, blows his chest apart. That was kind of a cool scene. It's been a while since we just seen somebody get killed in this show, so I think I'm not up here saying, hey, just kill a bunch of people, but I think it's valuable for the show in the long run if we just get a reminder every so often that, hey, these are like brutal people, especially the evangelists. They are, hoping for the downfall of humanity. These are people who are not above killing. So we need a reminder every so often that they will just kill people. And Charon just blew this guy's chest apart, just bleeding out in the ground. Kind of metal to see. As to what Charon's ability is, it seems that he can superheat the area around him to the point of combustion. I'm not super sure if that's exactly what he's able to do, but that seems like what he's able to do, so I don't want to go too far into that without any kind of concrete evidence, but if I had to guess, is that he's just superheating whatever he touches, whatever's like immediately around him, to the point where it just combusts. And that would be like a really super powerful ability. If you can just touch something or just air around him and make it explode, that's going to be a hard guy to beat. Shinra shows up, sees that Inka is being pursued by Charon and the evangelist. He comes in, tries to just knee Charon straight in the face, and it just has no effect on Charon. Charon is just way too strong for Shinra, or at least he was in this episode. Now, probably next episode, Shinra will find some deep-seated power within him. He'll see Inka in danger, and in like your typical shonen protagonist role, he'll find just some new like reserve of power and he'll take out Charon. But at least in this episode, Charon just kicked Shinra's ass for a couple minutes, and it's kind of funny to see. Like Shinra comes up, does all his moves, kicking him in the face, kneeing him. Charon just punches him once. Shinra flies across the street. Because at the end of the day, Shinra's still pretty small, and Charon is like just some huge buff dude. And we know how fast Shinra is, and Charon even says this in the episode that Shinra's fast, he's quick, he can do all these maneuvers, but he lacks the power to take out someone like Charon. In the next episode, I guess we're going to see exactly how Shinra overcomes the fact that he just lacks the power to take out someone like Charon. So is he going to come up with some specific strategy? Is someone like Arthur going to show up and help him out? Because at this point, Arthur's ability against someone like Charon is probably a better match. Because it doesn't matter how strong you are, if you can just cut through someone, your muscles can't block a sword. So it'll be interesting to see how that happens. As far as this episode, I mean, it was a good episode. You know, we get to find out who the fifth pillar is. I was actually kind of surprised that they didn't make us wait, you know, till later in the season to find out exactly who the fifth pillar is. I kind of like that the show just said, no, we introduced the concept of a fifth pillar, and in the very next episode, hey, this is the fifth pillar. I kind of like that kind of storytelling where they're not, you know, dragging you on for a few episodes or even a season or two just to find out exactly who this one character is. So all around a good episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.